What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And it's Patrick the Patriot Rokohl, who's 185 centimeters tall and weighed in at 79.4 kgs. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver. He is a southpaw, stands at 6 foot 2 inches tall, and he's got a reach of 75 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Patrick Rokohl, fighting out of Wolfenbüttel, Germany. And up against them, it's Antonio Tarver. You're looking at the Magic Man, one of the best to ever do it, a multi-time light heavyweight world champion.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Germany, here is a European super middleweight champion, the Patriot, Patrick Rokohl. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Florida, here is the three-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight. And now the action's about to begin.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're underway in round one. Do you believe what we are seeing? That counter shot lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Catch and shoot. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. The fans have been waiting all day for this one, and they are highly hydrated. What an environment it's going to be tonight underneath the stars.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Nope, that hook won't score. Just missed with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Rokohl in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man.
In this kid, go back out there and win the round. Get back behind.
Capsule appeared. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for...
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around. You stop.
Go out there and finish it. You're getting your time.
Focus and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win.
A few body shots.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jabs, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. So much firepower here. Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Rokohl in that last round. They've got the...
Good man.
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. Tarver's been rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Rokohl in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come.
It's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Straight right just misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And he scores with the counter. Good defense stopping that jab. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Got out of the way of that right hook. They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And Tarver crushes to the canvas. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Give me time.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it a little bit so you can't...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's a counter shot. A perfect counter lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? How about that time counter shot? That jab won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokohl. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, Patrick Rokohl right now stumbling around. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just...
Good work. You're thinking. You're smart.
There's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter shot. It's bombs away. Missing with the left hook. His stamina is off the charts. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Good counter punching. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
He's thinking, he's smart,
And there's the bell to start round 7. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us?
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faded and pickpocket them.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? These two were made for each other. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all... Referees pause the action, and we'll take a look at that cut.
You're taking too much to fight is over.
They've been beaten so badly this fight, you almost hope that it stopped, and it is. It is over. TKO victory.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.